Good morning. You know, it's one thing for us to evolve and to change and to become these wonderfully other-centered creatures that really care deeply about everyone around us. And there's a shadow to that you might begin to feel that, hey, I've achieved this goal and I feel that, you know, I'm there. I don't have to do anything more. And even if, that leads to a place where you're going to be caught in a very subtle trap, and it's called perfection. And you know, God is usually very, very wise, and he will take a person who's achieved a very high level of awareness, of care for people, and they have a deep relationship with God, and they're saying, hey, everything is great. And then all of a sudden, out of seemingly nowhere, comes this urge to sin. I don't know if you've ever experienced that. But something comes into your life, and all of a sudden, you're attracted to doing something that's wrong. And you say to yourself, what's going on? I'll tell you what's going on. There's a wonderful way in which God works with you so individually and perfectly that when he sees you growing in this direction of perfection, and unconsciously, if you are in that, you're looking at other people saying, why don't they do a better job? They should be doing it. It's dangerous. And so he reminds you of your humanity. He reminds you that sin is a part of this life that we lead, and it continually grounds us in the need for a loving, forgiving God. And if you get into perfection too much, the sign that you begin to lose compassion, and you're irritated by the people around you that simply don't seem to have what you have. That's the danger. Perfection separates you. Human weakness, shared human weakness, unifies us. It's the most bonding thing, in a sense, if you think about it. We're all making mistakes. We all need to work through those mistakes and understand what we've done and change. That's so much more binding than a bunch of people who look at each other and said, we are so perfect. We have done it. We're so much better than them. Watch out for perfection. And don't be afraid to sin. I don't mean that you give in to it without resistance, but don't be afraid if it shows up and all of a sudden you feel, what's wrong with me? And you know what's wrong with you? You're human. And you just say yes to that.